Have you ever noticed how many times your mind lies to you? And the most dangerous part, you believe it. That's where the whole problem begins. Because your life is not shaped by external reality, it's shaped by the story running inside your mind. Now think about it. If that story is wrong, how can your life ever be right? You say, I'm not capable. Your mind tells you, you'll never be successful. And without questioning it, you accept it. But what's the truth? These thoughts are not you. They are just random patterns running in your mind for years, built from childhood, from people's opinions, from failures, from fear. Slowly you turn them into your identity. And that is the biggest mistake. Now ask yourself something simple. If another person told you, you can't do anything, what would you do? You would argue. You would try to prove them wrong. But when your own mind says the same thing, you stay silent. Why? Because you believe your mind is always right. And that is the illusion. That is the trap. That is what is holding you back. Your mind is just a tool, not your master. But right now, the tool is controlling you, and you are blindly following it. Now imagine what happens if you stop believing every thought. Suddenly, you realize that most of your thoughts are useless. Some are from the past, some are fears about the future, and some are just meaningless noise. And this noise destroys your clarity. You think your life is complicated, but the truth is, your mind is complicated, not your life. Change begins the moment you understand that not every thought is true. That's when you step back and observe. This is not me. These are just my thoughts. This realization may seem simple, but this is where freedom begins. Because anything you can observe cannot be you. Now, the next step is important. You don't need to control your thoughts. You don't need to stop them. You just need to stop believing them. Because the problem is not thoughts. The problem is believing them blindly. When this habit changes, your entire experience changes. You stop reacting. You become calm. And most importantly, you start making decisions from clarity, not fear. That's where real transformation begins. But the story doesn't end here because your mind doesn't just confuse you. Sometimes it traps you in a fake reality. You think you are overthinking, but the truth is, you are overbelieving. You grab every thought, you treat every feeling as truth, and that becomes your biggest weakness. Let's understand this. When a thought comes, people are judging me. What actually happens? There is no proof, no evidence. Still, you believe it. And then your behavior changes. You become awkward. You lose confidence. Slowly, you become the version your mind created, a fake version of yourself. Now, imagine if you simply asked, is this thought 100% true? Most of the time, the answer would be no. But the problem is, you never question, you just react. And this automatic reaction is controlling your life. Now imagine creating just a 2-second gap between thought and reaction. Just 2 seconds. In that moment, you become aware. You see what your mind is doing. And now you have a choice to react or to ignore. That is the power you are missing right now. Because right now, you are living on autopilot. Your mind says something and you follow it. Now understand something deeper. Your mind loves drama. It hates silence. It always wants to think, analyze, imagine. And when there is nothing, it creates problems. That means most of your problems are not real. They are created, and yet you suffer from them as if they are real. The game changes when you understand this. The mind's job is to think, But your job is not to take every thought seriously. That's when you start becoming free. Now, thoughts don't disturb you the same way. Situations don't shake you. You become stable because now you know this is just a thought, not reality. As this clarity grows, your stress reduces, your anxiety fades, and for the first time, you start living in the present. But there's still one problem left. Recognizing thoughts is not enough. You also need to understand why some thoughts keep coming back again and again. Why do some memories stay for years? Here's the truth. Because you don't let them go. You think you are suffering because of thoughts, but in reality, you are holding on to them, replaying the same situation, the same pain, again and again. Now, imagine your mind as a room, and every thought is a guest. Some guests are good, some are not, but the problem starts when you let bad guests stay permanently. You keep sitting with them, talking to them, reliving them, and slowly they become a part of you. But the truth is, no thought is permanent. Every thought is meant to come and go, but you hold on to it, and that attachment drains you. Here's a deep truth: thoughts don't hurt you, your attachment does. Someone said something, it lasted 10 seconds, but you think about it for 10 days. Now tell me, who created the pain? That person or you? This is where everything changes. When you realize you are the creator of your suffering, now you have power. So, how do you let go? Simple. Observe, don't react. When a thought comes, just watch it. Don't judge, don't fight. Let it come and let it go. At first, it will feel difficult because you are used to getting involved in every thought. But slowly, your mind will calm down. And one day, you'll notice thoughts are coming, but they are not disturbing you. You have become the observer, and this is real freedom because now no thought can control you. No situation can shake you from inside. But there is one more trap. Many people don't let go, they suppress, and suppression is dangerous because what you suppress doesn't disappear, it grows stronger. So understand the difference. Suppression is fighting the thought, letting go is observing the thought. No fight, no attachment, just awareness, and that changes everything. At the deepest level, you realize something powerful. You are not your thoughts, you are the one observing them. And when this becomes clear, life changes completely. You become like the sky. Thoughts are just clouds, sometimes dark, sometimes light. But the sky never changes. The problem starts when you think you are the cloud, but you are not. You are the space where everything happens. And when you understand this, your relationship with your mind changes forever. You stop taking everything seriously. You feel emotions, but you don't get lost in them. Life becomes lighter. You become calmer, and slowly, overthinking disappears. But remember, this is not a one time realization, this is a practice. Every day you remind yourself, I am not this thought, because your mind will try to pull you back into old patterns. But now you are aware. Now you choose. And slowly, this awareness becomes your natural state, and your life changes. Without force, without struggle. Now comes the final step, the practical part. You don't need anything complicated, no extreme routines, just small moments of awareness. Catch yourself when your mind drifts. Notice negative thoughts. Pause when emotions rise and ask yourself, am I reacting or consciously choosing? This one question can change your life because it brings you out of autopilot into awareness if you capture even 10 such moments daily.
your habits will change, your identity will change, and your life will change. This is the real meaning of change your thoughts, change your life. Not motivation, a system, a process, and it works for anyone who applies it honestly. Now, one last truth: you will not become perfect. Sometimes you will overthink again, sometimes emotions will take over, but now you won't get lost, you will come back, and that is growth. Now, the choice is yours. Will you continue the same patterns or start living as a new version of yourself today? If this message moved something inside you, don't ignore it. Take action, because transformation doesn't start with big steps, it starts with awareness.